afternoon, you're watching Proactive London, and joining us today from NR Private Markets we have Richard Lloyd. He is being accompanied by David Brown and Elizabeth Grier from Hi55 Ventures. A very good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Katie.
Well, let's get started with Richard. So this is your first collaboration with Fintech. Tell us exactly why you wanted to do this and how it came about.
We've always wanted to have verticals away from just natural resources in the mining space. I mean, that's my background. David's deal and Hi55 happened across us, and we couldn't have asked for a better or more exciting fintech deal to kick off our sort of second vertical. One day we'll do green tech as well, but we're gradually building, as you know, with the platform financing. David likes what we're doing. He sees that as innovative as well, in the same way that what Hi55 are doing with payroll and using trade finance to monetize that. He sees our disruptive type of financing and the platform route as a sort of similar groundbreaking and unique idea. So the two minds met. And yes, as I say, we couldn't have asked for a better deal to start our fintech journey.
Excellent. David, that's an introduction from Richard for you there. So tell us your take on the deal and what you make of it all, first of all.
Well, the deal with them in our private markets, I mean, it's typical of Hi. You know, we tend to be a social enterprise. Everything we do tends to have meaning. And in regards to working with in our markets, it's about SMEs working together to help each other. You know, that's just typical of the culture that we have within Hi.
And Elizabeth, what does this mean for employers, employees? What exactly are the benefits here?
Well, the benefits are significant. We started, Hi55, way before COVID began. The idea, David's been working on for many, many months, and his background in supply chain finance is perfect for what we need now and going forward, which is improving working capital, improving your financial situation for both businesses, the employers, as well as employees. So we've created a new asset class called pay asset finance that enables businesses, whether they're large corporates or small, medium-sized enterprises, to generate working capital and via payroll. And it's done in an innovative way. It's never been done before. And at the same time, allowing employees to be paid, when they would like to be paid. So on-demand pay.
Excellent. Okay, David, let's go back to you and talk about the financials of the deal itself.
So the financials of the deal, like the raise, so currently we're looking to raise 5 million at a value of 25. We have soft circled 2.5 million of that for the credit fund. There's a credit fund that's put £5 billion of credit up behind us. We're just finalising that deal, and they want minimum half the equity. So we've only got 2.5 available to the market. That may change. If we execute the term sheet quicker, then that will probably go across to the term sheet provider as well.
So the IPO is planned for the third quarter of 2021.
Yeah, there's an IPO planned for the company with 5 million raised that we're doing. That's estimated to happen third quarter 21. It may accelerate because there may be events that actually bring that forward. And if the events happen that we expect, that could actually happen as early as February or March.
Excellent. And Elizabeth, what do you think it is about what you do that's different?
Well, we have created a new stream of working capital for businesses. And what's more, our solution might be the only solution for many businesses out there, especially SMEs. It just happens to be with COVID that, whether they have assets bounce back loans or other types of loans, or if they're lucky to have had revolving credit facilities, they have either been already used or they do not have access to, other types of financing. So, this is a new way to create working capital via payroll. This has never been done before. And at the same time, it's not just helping businesses, it's helping the underlying employees, improving their financial well-being, which I would say is, also very much needed, especially in this time. But moving forward, when we're looking at the future and in recovery and growth phase, working capital is the number one thing that all businesses are looking for.
Mm-hmm. David, let's go back to you. What's wrong with traditional payroll here? What are you doing that has particular advantages in comparison with that?
Yeah, I mean, traditional payroll, as we know it today, because we're all being paid, actually, the closer we looked at it, the more we realised that it's actually a prison sentence for the employer and the employee. It's a prison sentence for the employer, especially in COVID, because you have to find the working capital to fund payroll. And then today, that's actually proven to be quite difficult. But it's also a prison sentence for the employee because they need to wait 30 days to be paid. And actually, that doesn't suit their lifestyle either. So that leads to predatory lending, payday loans, credit cards, overdrafts. And really what we thought is for payroll to function in a modern world, in a typical financing world, it's actually better if it's configured where the employer can fund payroll at a timing of their choosing to improve their working capital. But in return for that, the employee can opt to be paid whenever they like.
And Richard, just going back to you to wrap here, do you go along with everything that David and Elizabeth have said here today?
Yeah, it's very exciting. I mean, I've spent time in investment banking, and I can imagine credit teams looking at what David and Elizabeth have designed and saying, well, here we go with the, you always look at a company in case of insolvency, and actually this payroll now has generated a AA or AAA credit rating. So it's going to be much more attractive to the lenders as well, because in the case of insolvency, a good deal of the portion of the payroll is guaranteed by whatever government or federal state you are in. So that's very attractive from that side as well. And for us, it gives early stage investment opportunity to a private deal, pre-IPO, that our investors, as we've spoken about before, don't often see. So that's neat for our people as well.
Thank you very much indeed to you all. That is Richard Lloyd there from NR Private Markets, as well as Elizabeth Grier from Hi55 Ventures, and David Brown. Thank you very much indeed all for your time here on Proactive London.